And there's other things that are important in reference to guidelines of my parents, such as certain people. I can't hang out with certain people with certain types of political views. I can't date certain girls from certain races or, certain ethnicities or certain uh, government affiliations. I can't date certain girls that have uh, certain political uh, agendas or anything like that in reference to females that would try to tell me to give things away. Can't do that. Can't date girls that would do that. I'm not allowed to. There's guidelines of my mother and father's estates and treasury laws too. There's certain things about what types of people I'm not allowed to hang out with. So, in reference to certain people that have certain criminal backgrounds or certain types of lifestyles, I can't be involved in reference to certain types of things. So, in reference to people trying to slander my character, people bullying me, people stealing from me, people holding me hostage, people slandering my parents, I'm not allowed to be friends with anybody that slanders my parents. So, in reference to government or anybody slandering my parents or them trying to steal my mother and father's estates from me, or them trying to play their psychoanalyzing tricks or their reverse psychology tricks with their activities, or their people trying to steal mansions or property, or people stealing gifts that people have tried to send to me. I'm not allowed to be friends with those kinds of people. In reference to my mother and father's estates, I'm not allowed to loan any money to government. Not allowed to. My father had loaned money to the government, and the government didn't pay it back, and my father got murdered by dirty government and thieves because he wouldn't loan them money, even when the government had not paid back the previous loans. So it's kind of there's certain guidelines of things that, I can't date certain girls, can't associate with certain types of lifestyles of people. Some people might be fans of mine, or they might be fans of my parents, and everybody's got their, certain interests of things in life and what people are interested in. And I have friends of different kinds of races or different ethnicities, but, certain people I don't hang out with if they've stole from my mother and father's mansions, or they stole monies that I was supposed to have received, or gifts or anything like that. I don't associate with people that do those kinds of things. As most people know. Or anybody trying to play tricks on me, you know what I mean? So then this satellite man and his government people thought they were funny, damaging my teeth and face. Like they thought everything that they did, they thought they'd get away with what they've done. That's, that's treason what they've tried to do. So in reference to people and their tricks, and plus I can't hang out with people that have certain types of ailments, because they try to blame me, or they might have a disease, and then they might have been, on their way out or something, and then they tried to murder me or something. I'm not allowed to hang out with certain types of people that have certain types of ailments or illnesses or any types of diseases, because somebody would try to fabricate those diseases on me. And then somebody would try to murder me to steal my mother and father's estates. And I'm not friends with anybody that believes in penis theft either. Not giving up any of my penis. If anybody stole any of it, they must get prosecuted and put on trial for the death penalty or life imprisonment, or both. And in reference to people trying to steal monies or property or land, can't be involved in that kind of activity of anybody stealing from me, or anybody trying to misrepresent my ownership of things that I'm the owner of, which makes logical sense, common sense on a lot of things, and certain details of intellectual analyzing of certain things are very important in reference to my protection from people that would try to scam me, or people that would try to hurt me, or people that would try to steal from me. It's always never signed, never, never gave, never, never sold, never, not ever going to, not never. And in reference to these people holding me hostage in Indiana, I guess some of those people was trying to steal anything and everything from me, is what they tried to do. It's never signed, never, never gave, never, never sold, never, not, never. But anyways, there's certain guidelines that I'm not allowed to hang out with certain people because of certain variables or certain types of history that some people have. I'm friendly with people, but I just can't hang out where everybody else hangs out a lot of times, you know what I mean? Because government would try to target me, or they would try to hire somebody to try to do something to me or to hurt me or something. And then this government man was trying to call me stuck up because he was trying to steal my mother and father's estates, or he was trying to steal my identity. It's pretty serious stuff. So there's guidelines, and the Better Business Bureau and the Treasury and Supreme Court and some other places, they're supposed to know certain guidelines and facts that, in reference to people blocking me from my mother and father's mansions. Can't hang out with anybody like that either. Or anybody blocking me from my trust funds, or people trying to steal my trust funds, or, lots of other things that people might try to do. Can't hang out with certain people of certain types of history, Lots of things of importance.